My dear participants, hi. You know that all the government examinations are knocking at the door. Above all, learning English is a very essential thing, not only for speaking but also for writing. So, comprehending a passage, or an article or a story, and learning vocabularies, and at the same time writing good English and also speaking English fluently. These three things are the motto of learning English. Because English is an international language, throughout the world or most of the countries speak English, and wherever you go, you will have to communicate in English. It is my introduction just to make you know that English has a clear tense system. English has a clear tense system. Okay? For example, I go, we go, you go, he or she goes, they go. So it is an example of present indefinite tense. We take it to be very easy, but when we speak English or when we write English, it's not so easy. Okay? First of all, let us take the definition of present indefinite tense. What is the definition? It is the daily occurrence, and you know that tense is of the verb. Always remember it. ক্রিয়ার কাল হয়। Tense is always of the verb, and it is the basic thing. You should know it. Naturally, when we speak of present indefinite tense, you should know that this tense suggests daily occurrence, habit of a person, daily occurrence, habit of a person, natural phenomena that we see every day. So habit, occurrence, natural phenomena, and even historical truth all are included in present indefinite tense. Let us take some examples. You may think that, oh, it's a very easy thing. Why should I listen to such rubbish things, etc.? But it is the basis of learning English. Let us take some examples. For example, the Jalangi flows through our city. The Jalangi flows through our city. It is the natural truth. Okay? The Ganges is one of the largest rivers of the world. It is also the natural truth. The Himalayas are in the north of India. Okay? It is also natural truth. Trees and plants exhale oxygen, that is without oxygen, and inhale carbon dioxide. Okay? The Pacific Ocean is the largest ocean of the world. The Pacific Ocean. It is also natural truth. Okay? Now, when you speak of natural truth, you should always remember that if you use be verb, if the subject is the singular number, you must use is or am according to the subject, and according to the subject, if the subject is the plural number, you must use are. Okay? For example, the children are the future of our nation. The children are the future of our nation. Children, plural number, obviously you should use are. Okay? Natural truth. For example, daily habit. Every day at 7 o'clock in the morning, every day at 7 o'clock in the morning, I walk to the field for a morning walk. Okay? For a morning walk. So, it is my natural habit, daily habit. Okay? And Okay, let us come to our point. Let us come to our point. Daily habit: every morning at 7 o'clock, I walk to the field for walking or for my physical exercise. Okay, so it is daily habit. Every day I go to school by bus. Okay, every day every day I go to school by bus. So it is also a daily habit. I go to school. I is singular number. Naturally, the verb will not take S or es. If the subject is third person singular number, the verb takes S or es. Okay. Now, it may appear very easy, but now that I am traveling from easy to the difficult portion. Daily habit. My father goes to market every morning, and after coming back, he reads the Times of India. So, going to market and reading the Times of India is a daily habit. So, daily habit, natural truth, habitual truth. Again, I am repeating. Natural habit, daily habit, okay, truth, etc. For example, in the rainy season, it rains heavily and sometimes it drizzles. I have already mentioned that when the subject is singular number, third person singular number, the verb will take is or yes. Okay. So, daily occurrence. Daily occurrence. For example, daily occurrence. I swim in the swimming pool every afternoon. Daily habit, daily occurrence. Okay. After coming back home from school, I water the plants in my garden. I water the plants in my garden. So, it is also daily habit. Okay. Hi. Where are you from? Okay. Let us continue. Now, natural occurrence. Natural occurrence, for example, in the summer, a strong wind blows from the western horizon. Okay. Even in history, for example, Alexander invades India, not invaded. Although it is past tense, Alexander invaded India, but Alexander invades India. Historical truth, natural truth, daily occurrence, personal habit, all are included in present indefinite tense. Now, my dear viewers or participants, I am going to the negative sense. For example, when there is negative and interrogative, for example, negative, I do not smoke. I do not smoke. So I is singular number. So do and not. I do not smoke. Okay. So subject plus auxiliary verb plus subject plus auxiliary verb do or does plus not negative form plus present form of the verb. Present form of the verb. Okay. For example, my brother does not read attentively. My brother does not read attentively. So my brother is third person singular number. Third person singular number naturally does. Naturally does. Then not. Then present form of the verb. Okay? Plus other things. Adverbs, adverbials, etc. For example, my sister does not neglect her studies. My sister doesn't or does not neglect her studies. My sister is also third person singular number. So the auxiliary verb do has taken yes, does, then not, then present form of the verb study. Okay? My sister does not neglect her studies. Then finite verb or principal verb is neglect. Her studies is object. Okay? So when the subject is third person singular number, it is obvious that you will have to add yes or yes to the auxiliary verb in the case of negative sense, যেখানে না সূচক বাক্য. Okay. For example, my friend does not do his homework regularly. does not do his homework regularly. So does not, again do. Hi, please tell me where are you, where have you joined from? Okay, now come to the interrogative sentence. Interrogative plus negative. Interrogative plus negative. For example, why don't you go to school regularly? That means why, WH question, auxiliary verb plus negative, auxiliary verb plus negative, don't. Go is principal verb. So why don't you go to school regularly? You is second person. Okay, second person here singular number. For example, why don't the children, why don't the children play in the afternoon? So why is WH question word. Don't. Children are plural number. যেহেতু children plural number, সেহেতু don't play in the afternoon. Play is the finite verb or principal verb, and then in the afternoon is adverbial. In the afternoon is adverbial. Okay. Again I am coming to negative plus okay, Neha. Now let us continue. For example, why does he not read short stories or novels nowadays? Why does he not? So, why is the interrogative word, WH word. He is third person singular number. Naturally, does he not? When the subject is pronoun, auxiliary verb plus subject plus negative word plus object or other things, adverbs, etc. Okay. For example, why does she not? Okay. Why does she not go to school regularly? Does she not? Does plus she plus negative plus verb go. Okay. Another example. Why don't you obey your parents? So why don't is short form Otherwise, why do you not? Why do you not? So do auxiliary verb, subject you is pronoun, then not, then principal verb. Why do you not do your homework regularly? Okay? So, affirmative, negative, interrogative, and interrogative plus negative. Interrogative plus negative. For example, another example. What does he do now? What does he do now? So, what is WH word? Does is auxiliary verb. He is subject, that is third person singular number. Do is principal verb. What does he do now? Okay? Now, another example. What do they swim in the afternoon for? So, what for means why? What for means why? So, what do they? Do is auxiliary verb, they is subject. What do they? Swim in the afternoon for. What for means why. Okay. Thus, I have discussed tonight present indefinite tense, simple, that is assertive, interrogative, and at the same time interrogative plus negative. Okay. I have given you examples of from history, nature, habit, personal habit, natural phenomena, daily occurrence, etc. I fervently hope that all of you have understood what present indefinite tense is, how present indefinite tense can be constructed, both in negative and interrogative, etc. Thank you. Good night. Stay safe, stay mellow. And I hope that all of you will like, comment, share, and subscribe too. And if you subscribe, I shall be encouraged and enthused to appear before you with more grammatical items. Thanking all of you. Good night.